And we should theoretically now be live. Are we now live?
Let me refresh.
We should be live.
We are.
Welcome to live chat. Thank you, YouTube, for telling me that. Let's go to that. We've got that. We've got dip-dap-a-dee. Awesome. We're live.
After much technical difficulties, we are live.
Let's see how. Wait. Let's see what happens to my audio.
Good point.
Because there's a very good chance it'll drop. I don't know why it was just doing that. It was just randomly.
Just dropping
Just
out and
drop-
not really working.
It just dropped back for frickin'.
After much technical difficulties, we
Half
are a minute.
Yeah.
Seems to be working.
12 minutes it just dropped out for. Hey, that's what it felt like, to be honest.
I know it was long enough.
Yeah. Cool.
But we are live.
We are indeed live
On the
YouTube.
YouTubes.
Currently only YouTube's, just because apparently things don't want to work. We've been trying this for like a long time. We've been trying to get it up and running.
Nearly an hour.
Yeah.
So let's see how things go.
Whew, boy. This is better work, man. As long as okay, so far so good. My voice has not dropped out,
No, it hasn't.
which doesn't make sense why it did that. Anyway, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
We shall.
So what are you going by? Are you going by Ghosty or Ghosty Fats?
Just ghosty.
Ghosty? Alright, Ghosty. How are you?
Oh, you know.
Still the same as the
Stressed.
last two times I asked?
Yeah, no different. Still stressed, still tired, still depressed, you know.
Oh shit.
No different to the last time or the time before that or even last year. It's still all the same.
Oh man. That's good to hear. I like the consistency.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm consistent with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you really are.
Everything else, no, but with depression and tired, and yeah, I'm pretty consistent.
Yeah.
How
Which-
about yourself, Frankie? How about you?
I mean, look, with the way this morning has gone thus far, it has been a nightmare of a morning. To be perfectly honest.
So fantastic is what you're saying.
Yeah, 100%. So
Oh.
I'm gonna do a little bloody thing here. I'm gonna give us a new subscriber,
All right.
but I just want to see if the thing works, because I've got little animations that are supposed to play.
Okay.
Oh no, it says waiting for channel 13. Are we actually live?
Well, it looks like we're live. I haven't got my volume on for it. Yes, we volume's on.
Okay. Was there a little animation that played when I subscribed to us?
No.
Oh man. Oh, it says waiting.
We are live. We're definitely live.
And there was no little animation?
Nope.
That's real weird.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on you, man. That's all on you. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the chat. Did you get the chat? Can you see the message I sent?
Nope.
Huh. I did a chat publicly as an alt account, and it's there. It says waiting The 17th of
Oh.
June. That's today. At 10:41. Well, it's 11:43.
Are you even in the right screen? Are you in the
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I fucking am.
Because yeah, I can't see anything. I can see I've got the chat open and I can't see any chats.
Maybe you're the one that's doing it wrong.
Live chat, I can only see me.
Maybe you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I think you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure it's you that's doing it wrong.
With how this morning's been, I can guarantee it's you doing it
Hey,
wrong.
hey, you shut your mouth, okay? You shut that whore mouth.
Make me.
Okay, so I've just opened it up
I can
on
only...
the... Okay, so now we've got 109 subscribers.
We do?
Because I added a new subscriber.
And apparently there's only one person watching.
Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Hey!
Creeper.
Yes!
Good old Creeper.
Yes. Okay, so...
I wonder how he's doing.
Unsubscribe. Okay, so the little animations are not working.
I told you that last weekend.
But last weekend was different because last weekend we were running through Twitch and I had Twitch alerts done. Now we're doing through YouTube and I have YouTube alerts set up. I've completely redone it all.
Oh, I didn't see any animations or anything pop up. And this is only on your end.
Yeah, see, we had an actual, like, someone subscribed a while ago and I can replay the thing and it works on OBS.
Yeah, I think it's only on your end of things.
Which doesn't make any sense.
No,
No, that
it doesn't.
one you shouldn't have seen, but the one from Creeper you should have.
Nope, didn't see a thing.
Yeah, no, it didn't play. I don't know why. I'm very confused.
Hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so on the actual live stream itself, it'll pop up.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like I've only just seen it now.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, amongst all the confusion, have you bothered to tweet that we're actually live on YouTube and not Twitch?
I just deleted the tweet, to be honest. Okay.
Did you want to tweet that we're on YouTube's?
I will at some stage when I work this out. Okay. So there is apparently a ridiculously long delay.
Yeah, I noticed that when I turned the volume on, because, yeah. Let's see where we're actually up to. On YouTube and not Twitch.
So
Yeah.
that delay is
And
what, like
it's-
20 seconds?
Yeah, that's a long, because there's a...
There we go. I
like
just
a-
redid that.
Yep. Saw that one.
I'm just trying to resize the box at this point.
Well, that was a good size.
I reckon it was a little bit too big.
That was all right.
There we go. So let's give it half a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my desktop just showed up for some reason. Like, just briefly flashed on the stream. Did you see that?
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah.
I don't know why, because I haven't changed that screen. But anyway. Let's wait for this one little thing to come up. There we go.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, cool. I'm not sure why it's not actually working for accounts. Let's try this. Okay, so subscription added. And yet it's not coming up on my activity feed.
I'm just waiting for it to pop up on the screen as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to because it didn't come up on OBS. So I am genuinely really confused as to why it doesn't work.
Don't ask me, I just work here.
Do you though?
Not really.
Okay, whatever. Let's just fuck this puppy. Let's just.
I'd rather not. Give me a goat, thank you.
Oh boy. Oops.
Did you make an oopsie?
I just clicked the wrong thing and then it went away for me.
Well done.
But is it still streaming all right?
It seems to be. I don't have the volume on, so I can't hear, but, you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's... Fuck it. Let's just get into it.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
do
just... I haven't even tweeted, to be honest.
We'll tweet.
Oh, fucking... Tweet.
Tweet.
Tweet, motherfucker! What the fuck was that?
It's me talking way too close to my microphone.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's what it was.
Ew, don't do that.
Oh, baby.
Oh, gee. Just talk amongst yourself.
The voices do anyway. It wasn't me talking, it was the voices in my head.
There's silence.
No,
I said talk amongst yourself.
I am.
But we can't hear the voices in your head, so you're going to have to relay their messages.
Oh, God, I don't think you want to do that.
Why?
I know we're meant to be talking about creepy, bizarre, unusual kind of stuff, but I don't think you want that.
Maybe.
It'd be too disturbing for most. I think at that point YouTube would probably just kick us straight away.
Look, you got to live life on the edge sometimes.
I'm good at edging.
Oh, look, we are not that kind of channel here. Okay, so you have sent through a couple of compilation videos by the looks of things.
I have. They're mostly this first one, if I remember rightly, is mostly paranormal.
Okay, so who is this one from?
You expect me to remember?
Yeah, fucking oath.
How would
Scary
I
Comp. This is
There
a
we go.
video from Scary Comp. I looked that up for you. You're fucking welcome.
Thank you.
No worries.
You're an absolute treasure, you are.
I am a fucking gem. I am.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. Anyway, so let's kick this into gear, shall we? The scariest and most disturbing videos I found on internet.
Which, I'll be honest, I mean, they're not the scariest, but they're pretty decent.
And grammatically speaking, it should be videos I found on the internet, not found on internet. Just grammatically correct.
You can talk about grammar, Jesus.
What? My grammar's fine.
My gram perfect.
I said my grammar's fine. I didn't say
Just
my
play the
gram perfect. I don't know what
Play
you're
the-
on about.
Play the motherfucking video.
All right, let's go.
Our first scary video is from the TikTok user Tim Saver. We have previously featured him in the video. Tim was working as a security guard in a secret facility of a private company during the night shift. Previously, we have seen some creepy activity happen with him. And this time these activities get even worse. One night, when he was checking the water leakage at an abandoned site, something really disturbing happened to him. Here is what happened to him. Take a look.
I was investigating a water leak and had tracked the source to a damaged AC system in this abandoned unit. The entity manifests near the end of the video.
should we call this one out now?
Oh my god.
that little Chucky laugh. I mean, come on.
Whew.
Oh. Can I just say BS? I mean, seriously, mate.
Everything was fine. Up until having
Until
the feet.
laugh.
Even the laugh. Like I can look past the laugh. But
I can't though, because you could tell that the laugh was not part of the original recording.
yeah, I get that. But this part here.
The little footsies.
Yeah. That I can't get past this right here.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that this guy is making up by one simple thing. Do you know what that one simple thing is?
What?
If he's working security and this place is so dark, where's his flashlight? As someone who's done security, he would have a flashlight on him.
You'd think so.
So to me, that tells me that this guy is just making this all up. Like even at the start of the video where it says, you know, well, we've featured Tim Saver before, and the camera's the phone's shaking violently. It's like that could only be one thing. That could only be paranormal.
No, well, I think that part. No. Shut the fuck up. That part is not the start of the video. So, like,
I'm saying the part at the start of the video.
Credit where credit's due. That is inadmissible currently. That's probably a clip taken from later on in this video and tacked at the start, maybe.
All right.
Because I'm thinking it starts. Yeah.
This is a long video. Just this one for this one guy, Tim Saver. They are, I think there's 4 or 5 different features on this one video. They're all quite long, and I can't remember every single part of it. But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
For right now, I'm calling BS on this,
100%,
this whole thing.
100%. Anyway, let's keep going with this.
Yeah,
it's quite
let's
funny.
see where it goes.
At one point, he spotted someone standing behind one of the closed doors, but when he rushed to check who was there, he found nothing. But this was just the beginning of his terrifying night. What happened after that is goddamn chilling.
Hold up. Now, when he opens that door to that dressing room or whatever it is, did you notice something?
Nah.
It was the wrong one. I'm pretty sure those feet were under the 3rd door.
So let's have a look. I thought they're under the middle door.
Which I think was I think I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, so there's one door. So yeah, so there's the feet there.
There's the feet
there.
So
there's one door here, and then the side.
No, he did go the right one. Sorry.
Yeah,
my bad.
Thought so. I mean, what's a crowbar gonna do though?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
where do you get the crowbar from to start off with?
I mean, if he's working in like a maintenance area, I understand having a crowbar lying around. That sure. What you need to do, you need to stop looking at things from a logical standpoint, because both of us really are looking at.
I can't help it.
Yeah, but like we also need to look at it and go, okay, so here's like if we take it on face value, we need to go, okay, he's probably scared. Because my immediate thought was, why wouldn't you just keep filming those feet and then reach over and grab the crowbar and then you can see what the feet do, and then kick it open whilst still filming the feet because he goes away and comes back and they're gone.
And so that's where you go, well, if this isn't real, well, that's proof that it's not real.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're filming this, you're probably not going to be thinking logically like that. You're just going to be, oh, fuck. You turn around and like your body turns around and you just happen to be holding that phone, so it's going to move around.
Unfortunately, as a paranormal investigator, that's how I do things, though, is I will keep the camera on whatever I'm, recording.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a paranormal investigator.
Away.
As a paranormal investigator, you do that. Not as just a regular person who's not going out intentionally looking for paranormal stuff.
And that's why I look at these things the way that I do. I just cannot help it.
Yeah, and you can't look at it like that, though.
I'll try my best.
At one point, he spotted someone standing behind one of the closed doors, but when he rushed to check who was there, he found nothing. But this was just the beginning of his terrifying night. What happened after that is goddamn chilling.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a very generic stock monster sound. And I feel like for where he is, there is not enough reverb.
No, considering the size of the place, the material it's made of, if you drop, if he had that crowbar in his hand and dropped it, it would make more reverb than what that voice, I'm doing air quotes, than what that growl would have made.
Yeah, 100%.
There's just not enough reverb for it.
Yeah, no, he's just throwing it straight on there, and that's
Yeah.
Who's there?
When he was investigating one of the areas of the facility, at one point, he asked, "Who's there?" And a creepy voice came in the response, which scared him a bit. After a few days, when he was on his night shift, he heard some creepy voices and went to check, and what he captured after that is really spine-chilling.
Okay, so... Sure. I mean, look...
I mean, if you heard those noises and you were on your own, sure, they'd be creepy.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'd be like,
they definitely put the shivers up here. But it's the fact that you can tell that he's just put those, he's edited those voices in. Because for one thing, when you're wearing headphones, you can only hear it through one side. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I did not pick up on that, actually.
I only heard it through my left headphone.
Ah.
Yeah.
This is giving me some vibes of another TikToker.
Let's face it, a lot of TikTokers are going to be doing stuff that's pretty heavily edited when it comes to the paranormal.
Yeah, this guy's stuff was... it was good. I liked it.
You're going to have to find You're going to have to find some for next stream, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's keep
I
going.
kind of want to play it now, though.
Let's see what happens next.
All right. Okay, so first problem is there is no God.
I guess we're doing this. Hello? Shit. What the fuck? Whoa. Hello? Who's there? Hello?
While he was in the
Oh, God.
What have you sent through? What is this?
Oh, it was late when I was looking this stuff up.
You did this late last night, didn't you?
I did.
Man.
Yeah, I'm busy at the moment with a lot of stuff going on, and I breezed through them fairly quick. I didn't realize just how bad this one was, especially this first one. It's shocking.
Okay, so we have got other TikTokers. Okay.
Yeah,
I want
no,
to
so
skip this
the-
guy.
I think there's about 3 or 4 from memory.
This Tim Saver guy. Oh, come on! What have I just come to?
While he was checking the back room, we could see a pair of hands hanging over and a mysterious dark figure with a terrifying
Oh, that's pathetic.
Yeah, it's. You can tell it's all fake.
terrifying figure of a woman behind the door, which scared this
Oh.
person. So was it real or something else? You are the judges. You decide.
Okay,
The following
okay, cool. We're now out and we're done with this.
This one was kind of interesting.
Kind of.
I say kind of interesting. Mostly because of what this guy and, believe it or not, his mother collect. It's sort of along the lines of the collection that I want to start.
Okay, so it's more about the collection rather than what happens in the video. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, it's
Or is what happens
happened-
related to the collection?
what happens is related to the collection.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
scary video is from TikTok user Daniel Thompson. Daniel and his mother having a hobby of collecting all types of antique and collectible items. They collect all types of valuable and collectible items, some of which are very expensive, and some of which are very creepy. Daniel and his mother have a creepy dollhouse, which scares Daniel, and something is weird with this dollhouse, which even Daniel and his mother can't explain.
Okay, so the other thing that really creeps me out.
Was that dummy just being like? Was it
It was hung, wasn't it?
lynched? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Round the throat. Cool.
Yep.
That I do not like, but I will show you guys. is in my sister's old room, or I guess still room. Dollhouse.
So you want a dollhouse?
No, I'm talking more about collecting haunted objects,
Yeah.
which may include dollhouses. Actually, complete side note: have you seen people who take old dollhouses and like goth and
Yeah.
horrify them?
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. That'd go well
Anyway.
with our collection right inside our front door. We've got a display cabinet.
Yeah.
And currently we have a wet specimen in there of a mouse. A small one. An octopus tentacle, which is like neon blue now. Because whatever the process is that they do to it, it turns neon. It looks fucking awesome. We have a couple of scorpions in there on like a fake dinosaur skull. We have a bat in there hanging upside down on a tree. Yeah. So we've got some jawbones and stuff with runes on them, and yeah, we've started our collection of like weird, creepy shit.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to find heaps of that sort of bones and that when I get back to New Zealand.
Fuck yeah. Anywho, let's continue on with looking at this dollhouse that you want to play dolls in.
Fuck off.
I don't know how to explain it. The only thing I can say that has happened with it is sometimes when I walk by, or like I go, the bathroom's back there, and I walk through and I hear like tapping coming from this room. It's like
At some point, Daniel heard some strange and odd tapping noises coming from the room, which, according to Daniel, were coming from somewhere within the dollhouse. So he decided to set up security cameras to watch this dollhouse and the activities happening around it. Here is what was captured on security cameras. Take a look. Once again, we can hear some sort of tapping sound coming from the room, but we can't be sure if it's coming from the room or from this dollhouse. But one day when he was walking by the room, he started hearing something strange and began recording everything. And here is what he managed to record. Take a look.
guys. Do you hear that? Those are the tapping noises I was talking about. Where is this coming from? It's like knocking at the door. Hello?
At some point, knocking sounds began coming around the doll.
Okay, I'm just going to put this out there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this guy has watched Creepshow.
Yeah.
Because have you watched it?
Yeah, there's an
You
episode
remember
or
that
two
episode?
like this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you got the murderer killing the dolls on the inside of the house.
Yeah, and it's mirroring what's happening inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's just watching it and gone, hey, I mean, props to him. It looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, if it is faked, then it's well done.
Yeah.
And it's also a really cool looking doll's house.
Yeah. Like the last one was a little bit shit.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But this actually, like the sounds seem like they are actually coming from the dollhouse.
Or being from inside the room at the very least.
Yeah. It's well done. It's not added in post. And if it is, he's matched the audio really well.
Yeah, he's done really well with it. This is why I find this one interesting because, yeah, it's one of those things which, once again, as a paranormal investigator, I have experienced is random knockings in a room.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we differ when it comes to paranormal stuff.
Oh, we do. We definitely do.
Yeah. You're like, oh, ghost. I'm like, nah, no, it's not. They don't exist.
Yeah, we can argue about that one all day.
I know. We have spent many hours arguing over it. Even with all of the weird shit that I've been through, I'm like, nah, I don't know about ghosts.
And you've experienced some pretty gnarly stuff.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, I've experienced some of the same things, and yeah, especially at one of your former residences.
Living in an ancient pub for 5 years.
Yeah, and you know, watching people walk back and forth in the hallway all night when there was no one walking back and forth in the hallway.
Having shit thrown around in my room.
Yep.
Whilst I was the only one there.
The lady in the bathroom at the end of the hallway screaming.
Yeah. Screaming? I don't remember that.
I experienced that the night that we were up there.
Huh. I did not hear any screaming.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, right. Maybe that was just you.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been, but hey.
Anyway.
Dollhouse. Not once, but 3 times in a row at the bathroom door of the dollhouse. But nothing could be found that made such sounds inside the dollhouse. And when Daniel checked the door of the dollhouse, he found nothing behind it, which is quite weird. And no one else was inside the room except Daniel. But this wasn't the end of strange phenomena happening around the dollhouse. After this incident, their intensity increased. The next day, Daniel experienced something even more creepy and disturbing. Here is what happened to him the next day. Take a look. At some point, we can see small toys inside the dollhouse moving on their own. This incident made Daniel a little bit worried, and he started to think that this dollhouse must be cursed by something sinister, and he wanted to get rid of this cursed dollhouse. But that wasn't the end of these activities. After a few days,
Alright, so what do you make of that?
I mean, I can see it being done with fishing line.
Oh, so you're going straight to debunking?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going straight to debunking it. I can see it being done with fishing line. Given the quality of the footage, you would be pretty well hard set to actually see the fishing line itself.
Yeah. I thought you would have gone to be like, yeah, nah, ghost, look at ghosties.
No.
Your nickname is Ghosty on this, so you've got to be the one to be like, yep, it's Ghost.
Yeah, but I'm going to call bullshit where I see it. You know me.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
looking at how the table just is spun around, like there's no movement to it. It's just there.
It's the fact that it's not just the table that moves; it's also the little mat under it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just.
yeah. If it was paranormal, it would just be the table. It wouldn't be the
somehow-
table and the mat.
We can see small toys inside the dollhouse.
No, it could be both.
Mm.
I could see, like, if it's legit, I could see it being both. 'Cause
It's the fact that
not
it's
certainly
only a couple of items that move.
3 things, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the way they move, yeah, there's plenty of there's plenty of possibility that that little blue chair,
Yeah.
the piece of fishing line is going out through the window.
Yeah.
The table and mat, well, with the direction that moves, pulled almost directly to camera. And that little item up the top there, I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, you can't really see too much other than
Yeah.
just the bulk of it, really.
Moving on their own. This incident made Daniel a little bit worried, and he started to think that this dollhouse must be cursed by something sinister, and he wanted to get rid of this cursed dollhouse. But that wasn't the end of these activities. After a few days, Daniel was woken up by someone or something in the middle of the night, and what he managed to record after that is really terrifying. Here is what happened to him that night. Take a look. Once again, after a few days, Daniel was woken up.
Why did that suddenly cut out as soon as he opened that door?
Yeah, it's the editing. I don't know whether it's his editing or the editing of the guy who's doing this compilation. It's a little bit off.
Yeah.
They're cutting out like key parts.
Because I was like, okay, so it's very dark. If someone's standing there wearing black, they could easily just stand there. You've got the porch camera on. You'll never see them, and they could be the one knocking. But then as soon as he opens the door, I'm like, oh, here we go. We'll probably see them. Because he doesn't open the door very fast, so we might be able to get some light and actually see if there's anyone standing there. And then all of a sudden it cuts.
Yeah.
Which is so fucking suspicious.
And the other thing is, I don't know about you, but if I hear knocking outside the door, I turn on the outside light before I turn on the inside light.
I'm just going under the assumption that he doesn't have an outside light.
I mean, that is a possibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this whole scene does seem very put on.
Yeah, 100%. And like most of the time with this camera angle, I was looking at the windows.
Yeah.
But
to see if there was any silhouettes on the outside, that sort of thing.
I was just looking there to see if there was. That's why I assumed something was going to be happening.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, especially while the light was turned off, that's what I was expecting.
yeah,
Yeah, his reactions in this one aren't necessarily typical of someone who is trying to figure out what's going on. They seem very played up.
I don't know. I feel like it's quite believable.
Admittedly, my reactions aren't always.
Yeah, don't base them on your reactions, okay? The general population, I feel like this would be their
Reacts
reaction.
more than what I do.
They'd be a little bit more hesitant to open up the door.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like if you hear knocks at, like if you're in bed, like the average person's in bed, they hear like knock, 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 silence, knock, 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 silence. They go down to check it out. Like they're probably going to be like, is there someone outside that wants to kill me or rob me? I'm just going to have a look. I'm not going to open the door where they could overpower me and get into the house.
Yeah, see, I either just ignore it or I get up and open the door and have a look.
Yeah, I think most people would do what he has done in this situation.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I like the fact, one thing I do like is that he's, well, don't not necessarily like, but he's using a typical trope, which is the 3 knocks.
Yeah.
Which, for those of you who don't know, the 3 knocks is meant to be the mocking of the Trinity, so the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
That's why I always knock 3 times.
Why to show that you're evil?
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Also, when it comes to the spiritual side of things, you actually knock 3 times to, let yourself be known to a spirit. So it's a bit of a, depending on what direction you choose, whether it's very religious or very spiritual, the whole 3 knocks thing, it's just become a bit of a typical, stereotypical thing for, paranormal and horror.
Yeah.
Anyway.
In the middle of the night by someone or something that was making knocking sounds on the doors in 3s, and when he checked there, he found nothing. These incidents leave Daniel terrified, and when he turned around, he noticed that the mysterious doll in the dollhouse blinks itself. Knocking sounds and the blinking of the doll was only the beginning. Things get worse as time goes on. Everyone suggested that he get rid of this dollhouse, but unfortunately, his mother didn't allow him to do so. Now Daniel has no other choice, but he moved this dollhouse to the garage. But strange happenings didn't stop there either. Strange phenomena kept happening around it after a few days. Once again, tapping noises start.
Yeah, go on. I know you've got something to say here.
Firstly, I hate dolls. Dolls creep me out no matter what anyway, especially when you got the friggin' head of a doll just sitting over there on the bloody house. As for the eyes, I can't truly debunk that one.
Yeah.
Simply because, well, I have seen it done once again with fishing line, where they literally just tie a fine piece of fishing line to the eyelids themselves.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I hate dolls, so yeah, they creep me out.
See, I like dolls
I don't.
because they're creepy.
Yeah, there's certain things that are just too much for me. Dolls, clowns, and birds.
And yet, our channel mascot is Bob the Raven.
Yeah, well, he's cool. I don't
is.
mind him. Ravens, the more intelligent birds, fine. But yeah, birds in general, like peacocks and geese, ducks. Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah. All right, so
Little
this
flappy-
one. So where which side of the fence do you sit?
Look, given what we've seen so far, I'm on the skeptical side.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot of it does seem set up.
Yeah. All right.
Started to come, but this time the noises were more intense. Banging sounds could be heard, and the doll started to blink by itself. After a few days, when Daniel was at work and his mother was completely alone in the house, something strange happened to his mother while she was watching TV. Here is what happened with his mother. Take a look. Suddenly, sounds of footsteps started to rush towards her, which scared her a bit, and she looked around to see who was there, but she found no one around. Some of Daniel's viewers suggest
Okay, I know you're well versed in hearing footsteps.
I am. Very well done, those ones.
Yeah, they were quite subtle.
Yeah, and you could tell that they were barefoot as well.
Yeah.
Because they had that slapping quality of bare feet.
Yeah. It's good. I liked it.
But at the same time, we don't know if there's a dog in the house, and it very well could have been a dog.
I think you'd hear the claws if it was a dog.
If the nails are well trimmed, you won't necessarily hear the claws. That's the thing.
Yeah. But if there's a dog in the house, you're not going to get... She won't react like that.
Yeah, but if you're really zoned out, you can, some people do react over the top to just, simple things.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. That her reaction there just... If they have a dog, I don't think she would react like that.
True. But yeah, very well done.
Anyway,
Whatever it was.
Here's another doll for you.
that must be a glitch or malfunctioning of the doll, which makes the doll's eyes blink by themselves. But to prove that it is not, he opened the doll and showed there are not any batteries inside it. So what do you think? What is happening around this dollhouse? Is it cursed or something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Another...
All right, so we know the doll does not have anywhere for batteries to go.
Yep.
So,
Which I didn't think it was a battery operated doll to begin with anyway.
because I'm trying to think, could there be batteries in there or something?
But even in the head itself.
Yeah. But going on it's purely, totally 100% manufactured.
Yeah. I mean, you could get, there could be something up inside the neck. It could be in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Because obviously we can't see the back of the head there.
I mean, you can go further back.
Doll's eyes blink by themselves. But to prove that it is not, he opened the doll and showed that...
Oh, no. Doesn't look
So
like anything in the back of the head there.
No. But once again, like I said, I've seen it where they've faked it by actually
He opened the doll
taping
and showed...
taping fishing line to the eyelids.
Yeah. I mean, that one is... I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, it's... Some of it's, very much borderline, quite possibly set up. But then the rest of it, if it is set up, is very well done. Because it's not over the top. It's not relying on all the standard paranormal movie style, things that you'd expect. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
And sometimes the more subtle, the creepier it actually is.
Well, that's what when watching horror movies, I fucking hate it when they go, "Oh, here's the killer."
Yeah.
I prefer like Jaws. You didn't. I get that it was due to they couldn't physically work it out until like right at the end because they had issues and shit. but
Yeah.
showing just like little bits of the killer
Mm.
and keeping the mystery surrounding it until right at the very end, that
Yeah.
has the best payoff instead of going, and here's our monster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but what he's done there is,
Subtlety.
yeah, what he's done here is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the basis
There
that
are
it
not-
is, manufactured, it is very well done.
Yeah. And if it's all legit, then get the fuck out.
Hell no, send me the doll's house.
Haha.
So what do you think? What is happening around this dollhouse? Is it cursed or something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Another scary video is from the popular YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal.
Ugh.
This time, right?
Not a fan of these guys.
No, I don't know who they are.
Zach Bagans, but as twins.
Oh.
They're funny to watch, though.
How manufactured are their videos and the quote-unquote evidence they get?
Zach Bagans. For those of you who don't get it, look, he's the worst of the worst. Let's be honest. So yeah, these guys, the stuff that these two put out, Twin Paranormal, very much over the top. They may as well be dressed like Zach, you know, they had Ed Hardy or Tom Hardy or whatever his fucking t-shirts.
Ed Hardy, don't you put down the good name of Tom Hardy.
Sorry, I always forget whether it's Ed or Tom. I know it's a Hardy.
Yeah,
At least
Tom Hardy is...
I could have said Matt or Jeff, but I didn't. I said
And
Tom.
I would not have taken as much offense to saying Matt or Jeff. But because you besmirched the good name of Tom Hardy, one of Hollywood's greatest ever actors.
Okay. I'm sorry, Tom Hardy. I know you're definitely not watching these fucking streams, but Tom, if I offended you, I am sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah,
let's
these guys.
check
They
out
might as well
this.
be wearing Ed Hardy t-shirts, bejazzled everything, and their hair spiked up.
All right.
Ryan, River, and Wyatt went to an infamous haunted hill house, which is the most haunted place in all of America. Many ghost hunters and paranormal investigators visit this place for investigation, and they all find some paranormal activities inside this haunted hotel. So this young ghost hunting team decided to go there to investigate this place, and what happened to them inside is really terrifying.
What the f was that? Can you please tell us? What the f was that? Was that one of the other dolls?
I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, seriously, what the was that?
That said something like a whole ass sentence, whatever it was. Did you say something?
Horses.
Dude! What?
The doll right there that I set the phone in front of, the girl spirit that possesses it died when she fell off a horse.
No way! Whoa! No way! It says that?
Literally.
Can I just ask how you know that?
Because there's always stories behind these items. Yet they always know the most random facts about the most random item.
So if there's a story behind every single item in here, how the fuck can you remember what story goes with which thing?
I mean, the people who own these places and who take care of these houses generally have it all written down anyway.
Yeah, but what
But
about this guy?
What you'll find is that these guys will go in and they'll pick particular items out.
Yeah.
So
okay.
they'll know the history of certain items, and then they'll use those as trigger objects.
Right.
which is why they've got the whatever Ovilus type device that they're using in front of that particular item.
Right, okay, so it's not about, okay. I was just trying to work out, like, okay, sure, you've heard that story, but you've probably heard 50 other stories, and then you just happen to go, oh, this is the one with this in it. Like, it just seemed a bit too convenient.
No, it'll be a trigger item sort of situation. Like, they would have gone around the house, and whoever, you know, runs the tour or whatever will go, and this item, and this item, and this item, and then one person might remember a couple of particular items.
Yeah.
Especially for a particular room, and they'll use those as the trigger objects, and they'll put, you know, the Ovilus or spirit boxes closer to those particular items.
Yeah, okay.
So in this case, the girl who originally slept in this room, that could have been one of her dolls, and as we just heard, that girl, you know, for all we know, might not be fact, died when she fell off a horse. So of course, the Ovilus device being closer to that doll has said horses, and they've gone, well, 2 and 2 together equals that particular spirit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So the good thing about when I was running the pub is I knew, like, I had all of the stories were backed up with news articles from newspapers from when they happened.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just me going, oh, there's a doctor that works from here. No. I had an article from the fucking early 1900s, 1900s, whenever it was, saying, oh, here is the doctor working out of the pub. So, like, I had physical evidence to go, yep, here you go. It's backed up. I haven't.
And that's what I mean. You know, there'd be someone who runs this place who knows these stories like you would have known the stories for the pub.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can go, oh, well, this part of the pub was used for this or that. So then any paranormal groups coming through and you giving them the stories will go, okay, well, we'll focus on this area. Okay, we know that this particular spot was where XYZ was, so we'll focus our equipment in this area.
Which is why we always focused a lot of stuff down in where the bistro now is, down the back of the bistro, because that's where the bar used to be. And it was all flipped 180 by an ex-publican who still, I don't know if he's still alive now, but when we were there, was still alive, and he actually said that he was the one that flipped it all.
Yeah.
So that was like, we knew from the person that actually flipped it. And people that used to drink in there would come in and be like, oh no, the bar used to be there, run across here to there, here's the cellar, trapdoor was there. So like I had people actually going, I used to drink here, this is where it was. So we knew that we could go, okay, let's set equipment up right here. We'll move the tables to emulate the bar, because I know from first-hand accounts, it ran along this line here, and then we'd like move the tables to be along that line to go, yep, here's our bar.
Yeah, same thing with this.
Yeah.
Except it's a particular object, in this case a doll.
Yeah, I was just like...
Rather than the place itself.
Yeah, just looking at that guy though, I feel like he's with them, not with the place.
Yeah, so he would have remembered this story for that particular doll for this particular room.
Yeah.
So that they could use it as that trigger object. A trigger object being a particular item that someone has touched or owned, and is specific to more than likely specific to that place.
Yeah, right. Anyway, let's continue on with this farce.
Yeah. Someone just ran up on us. Someone just ran up on us. Did you feel that? I have to find this dude.
Eloise was a constant companion to Margaret.
Did I scare you?
Oh, dude. No way.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, you did. You ran up to us.
Eloise was standing just inside the open doors and the horse reared, throwing the tiny girl backwards, breaking her back and causing major head trauma. She died shortly after.
So basically, everything I said, if we just waited, would have been, you know, null and void. Cool. Good to know.
After the incident.
Oh my God! No way that just said that. That was upstairs. That was 100% upstairs. There's a ball at the top of the stairs if you're upstairs. Can you please knock it down? What was that? That was like a thumping. Yo, this place, if you think about it, is so full of spirits, dude.
Kiss.
Well, they told us to.
I was like, what's he doing?
Is it okay if I lay in this bathtub? Can you please give me a sign if that's okay? I'd like to get your permission first before I just go and do it myself. These two twin girls are not terrifying at all, dude. Whoever said something out there, do it again, please. We want to hear your voice. Oh! No.
I heard that.
Whoa! I apologize. Oh my God. Whoever was behind me and pulled on my shirt.
Yeah, I see what you mean. This is laughable.
The overreactions.
It's laughable.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with that is, well, that one particular piece, they were pulling on the shirt, is that personal experiences are hard to capture on film.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I've had my clothing pulled on camera and you can't see it happening.
No.
But it's these over-the-top reactions that are very much, yeah, Baggins-esque.
Yeah.
No real investigator is going to go to something like that.
Oh, yeah. If you're trying to sell stuff, you're going to do that.
Yeah, if you're trying to sell it, yeah.
Yeah, you know, if you've got fucking...
Last time I was touched, my reaction was, huh, okay. I felt like I was being touched.
Yeah, but you weren't filming
try
it
to
for a
debunk it.
YouTube channel.
No, I wasn't.
Because if you're filming for a YouTube channel and that's the reaction you get from being touched, people are going to be like, oh, this is shit, and turn it off. But if you do over the top reactions like this, that's what people are going to watch for.
Yeah, simply for that, for the theatrical side of it.
Yeah, so you have to ham it up.
I know, but you know me, I'm no good at hamming that sort of stuff up.
Yeah, I know, which is why you don't have a successful paranormal YouTube channel.
You've seen me waxing my armpits. You know I'm not good at hamming things up.
Yeah. Still got that footage.
Yeah, I've still got it, a snippet of it saved somewhere.
It's all on Google Drive.
Oh, great.
Yep. Anyway.
Damn it! I'm so sorry.
What just happened?
Dude. That was insane.
At one point, while the team was inside one room, they experienced some unexplained phenomena, such as footsteps. And at some point, someone or something pulled Ryan's sweater. But that wasn't the end of the terror. What happened after that is really spine-chilling.
Answers, please. Whoever made those noises out there, can you make another one for us?
They're just lurking on us.
1940s.
What?
That's...
It's creaking.
The 40s is when the first little boy died.
There's something stepping around. Show yourself, Toby. Please. We're just looking for a sign. For you to show us that you are real.
Pull.
Dude, pull.
That's what happened to me earlier. My shirt got pulled on.
Also, the girl that was laying in that bed got pulled out of the bed.
Oh. You're right. Is that what you're talking about? You did this, didn't you?
Keep forgetting that this thing is you.
Show yourself.
See up there?
I hear you.
Did anybody just you heard that?
I heard that and I pointed right at it.
I'm assuming this is where What? I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I know. I still got it. Oh my god. Think so?
Be careful.
Someone's telling us to be careful again.
Are you warning us about Toby? Oh! Oh!
What?
Oh!
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the creaking and everything, it's an old house. And we're
Yeah.
not knowing the weather at the time. It's hard to say what it is exactly, but you can generally put it down to it being an older house.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the sun's out currently, and the amount of pops and cracks and creaks and shit I'm hearing,
Yeah.
there's a lot. But that's because the sun is out, warming up the house. So then at night, you get the opposite. When the sun is not out, warming up the house. You know, it's one of those things.
As the building cools down, everything starts to move apart again.
Yeah.
Because, of course, with the heat, it expands. So you get creaking and popping.
Yeah.
And when it cools, you get creaking and popping.
Yeah.
It's not to say that this isn't paranormal, but as someone who likes to debunk what's going on, you can sort of go, well, it could quite possibly be the fact that, it's just movement of the house itself.
Yeah.
And it just happens to coincide or be more commonplace when they're silent.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you're silent, you're going to hear more, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's how it works. Just when you are quiet, you're going to hear these things. When you're listening for something, like creaking, like footsteps, like something moving, you're going to hear more of these creaks and bumps and all sorts going on anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have a quick break because somebody needs to go potty.
I can't help it.
And I'll get the next video loaded up. So we'll have a 5-minute break. I'm using my starting soon screen because I do not have a BRB screen
Yet.
So, yeah, we'll be back shortly.
Excellent.
One. All right. Are you
Hey.
well relieved?
I am for the time being.
That's good. We have officially been live for an hour and 20 minutes, and my microphone, my audio is still keeping up. It's not delayed by 3 days.
Well, that's
Oh.
a bonus.
Yeah. Well, man's trying to call me now, so I just got to wait for that to stop ringing.
Oh, tell him to piss off. He should know.
I don't
He
get.
should know that we're streaming.
This is fucked. I don't get phone calls. Like, my phone doesn't go off. And since in the last hour and 20 minutes, that's the second phone call I've had.
Who was the first one?
My missus.
Oh, God.
I'm like, hey, we're streaming. What's up? She's like, oh, I just wanted to say hi. I'm like, fuck off. Go back to work. Well, she's at work.
Hey, honey, I know you're busy, but just wanted to say hi. Fucking
Just want to
females.
distract myself from working. I know, right? Anyway, so here is the next video that you got. So it took us an hour and 20 minutes to get through one 30-minute video. Now we've got a 25-minute video. We skipped a fair chunk of the first video too. Let's see how far we get in this one.
3 hours later.
Let's just jump straight into it.
The person who recorded this is known as Creed, and it just so happens that while taking a walk through a trail that not many people know of, something pretty disturbing was caught on camera.
Okay, can I just say that looks like a very well-defined trail?
Yeah, for a trail that's not well used, that's very tidy.
Yeah, not many people use this trail. No, a lot of people use that trail. Just look at it. It's a purpose-built trail.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't very well used, there'd be a lot more overgrowth. There'd be a lot of weeds in that path. It's looking pretty tidy to me.
Yeah, I'd walk that path.
I mean, I'd walk it even if it wasn't that tidy.
Oh no, there's a tree down. Oh, look out. It's not well
shit.
used because there's a tree down.
Definitely can't be.
It was sometime in the afternoon when this incident took place.
That's a creek, not a path. Just want to put that out
Creed
there.
had just started hiking only an hour ago, but for some unknown reason that still haunts him to this day, the woods all of a sudden went quiet. Creed immediately sensed that something wasn't right. He sees a bunny crossing the trail right in front of him when it suddenly stops dead in its tracks. Feeling baffled and a bit scared, he takes out his phone and captures this.
Disembodied voice right by the microphone, huh? All right, so let's break down.
That wasn't okay. That
yeah.
That first and foremost, that was not a disembodied voice. That was someone going. Woo, woo, woo. That's what that was.
Yeah, and as for the rabbit, if you know anything about animals, if they know that they're caught out in the middle and they don't think they can get away, they will sit as still as possible. They will sit
and that wasn't
still.
And that where he was, that foresty area, wasn't quiet.
No. That was still quite noisy.
Just debunked everything.
There might not have been that many birds in that particular spot because it might not be close to a water source or a particular food source, but that was pretty noisy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've debunked everything thus far.
Cool. Video
So,
over.
firstly, it's a well-used path.
Yep.
Secondly, that was a creek, not a path. Thirdly, oh man.
Fourthly, he took his camera out. He obviously already had his phone out. We've seen that already when he's been walking along the path and over the creek.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's see how this shit ends.
He was right there.
As Creed walks away, a disembodied voice can be heard coming out of nowhere. And if you listen closely, you can make out what sounds like someone saying "help me" in a muffled voice. Perhaps this might have been the reason why the bunny froze in its tracks. It was sensing danger nearby. Although it could be that it saw Creed and froze out of fear, the eerie voice that's heard on camera has made viewers think otherwise. No one else is seen when the voice is heard. To this day, he's unsure as to who or even what was heard on camera. But as always, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, we've just debunked literally every aspect of that video, so there's our thoughts. Bizarre bub. just got to, well, I mean, I feel like we're using their videos for our live stream. We got to at least go, hey, this is who it is. Luckily, they've got the watermark over here, so,
Yeah, it's a little easier to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is, who's to say that he isn't alone? Who's to say that he doesn't have another person there with him? I'm going to go hide 100%. In the bushes and make these noises. Yeah.
I'm going to go.
And, like I said, with that rabbit, if there was truly danger there, that rabbit would have been off. It would have been gone.
Yeah.
Not sitting in the middle of a path.
Nope.
Fucking fakers.
Right, cool.
Could this be evidence of something supernatural? Or had something else been captured?
No.
No.
Bullshit has been captured. That's what's been captured. Bullshit.
This is why you should never open the door to anyone or anything at night without knowing for sure who or what it is. A single mother named Lupus and her 3 children had caught footage of something very strange that appeared at their front door. They had just woken up from a deep sleep when suddenly they captured this. Now, prior to this incident, the family had been experiencing unusual activity at home. They believe that the reason strange things have been happening to them is because they live in an area where a lot of witchcraft is done. Sometimes, the family would spot shadowy figures lurking around their house as if someone or something was observing them. One night,
crackheads.
It's just you.
It's the local forest crackheads.
I was gonna say, that's just your typical Class A stalker, but crackheads works just as well. I like it.
I mean, it always says crackheads are a good explanation for a lot of stuff.
Oh, so the last video wasn't a mate of his; it was just a crackhead.
Yep, crackhead.
All right, cool.
the family wakes up.
Very first video we watched, crackheads.
Yeah. Everything all makes sense now.
After hearing what sounds like a cat meowing at their front door, they quickly grab their camera and capture.
No, it's just someone going crack, 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 crack. Oh fuck! This is
Myth.
Oh man, this is descending quickly.
Hey, I told you I've got
And
another.
we're only onto video 2. We're only on video 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit.
This.
¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, ¿qué es esto? Vete de aquí, ¿quién eres? ¿Qué es es eso? ¿Quién eres? Tú no eres un gato. Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
As they continue to record the supposed cat, a few things become apparent. Firstly, the cat's
Okay, before they get into it, what are your initial thoughts here?
It does look fucking bizarre. But it also looks like
Yeah.
one of those cheap alien masks. When you look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean...
But it's moving.
It is moving. There could be someone laying on the floor wearing the mask with a hood on. Or a crackhead.
I like how you're like, oh yeah, nah, ghosts are real, and yet every single thing that we watch, you're like, nah, crackhead.
It doesn't help that this is such grainy footage either.
I mean, it is filmed at night, so I can understand why it is so grainy.
Oh yeah, I can understand this well, but it doesn't help that it's so grainy.
Yeah.
meowing seems quite unnatural, suggesting that someone or something was imitating these sounds. But as if that wasn't enough to prove this wasn't a cat, a pale-looking face can be seen at the door upon looking closely. It's as though whoever or whatever had been there was trying to trick the family into letting it in by pretending to be a cat in distress. Not much else is known about this video, which has yet to be fully explained. But if there's anything to take away from this footage, it's that it's crucial to be careful when it comes to answering your door to unexpected visitors, as you never know what might be on the other side.
On the other side is Gary, your local crackhead.
Yep. Just looking for his next hit of meth.
Holy shit.
Now, the original source of this next video is unknown, but no context is needed, as what happens in this clip pretty much explains itself. A man is presumed to be visiting the gravesite of someone he once knew, when abruptly, the sound of muffled screams are heard coming from somewhere. He thinks he's found the source, when this is captured. If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like very faint tapping coming from somewhere. It isn't until approaching a particular gravesite that the sound becomes louder. It was at this moment when the man recording knew that the sounds were coming from inside this grave. But upon making this realization, a muffled scream is heard from inside. The man was seemingly shaken to his core. Could it be that someone was trapped inside? Or, as most viewers believe, could this have been the spirit of a deceased individual who was trying to reach out to the man recording? Like most videos, you be the judge on what exactly was captured.
Go on, be the judge.
Alright, so thumping, can't explain it straight off, but the screaming, can you hear how many voices are in the background? There is a lot of noise.
Sight of someone he once knew, when abruptly, the sound of muffled screams are heard coming from somewhere. He thinks he's found the source, when this is captured.
Yeah.
This is how noisy it is.
Loud.
And given that he's in an alcove, that scream could have come from anywhere outside.
Yeah.
So, given the fact that there's so much noise, I'm going to say the scream is from outside. The thump, once again, he's in an alcove. If there's someone else there with him, they could have been stepping too heavily or something. And as for coming from that one particular spot,
that's not a footstep.
Yeah, but they could have been banging on something else.
Yeah.
Where else is that thump going to come from?
It's too much of a metronome for me.
Yeah.
It's very precise.
Yeah. I mean, they go, oh, it could only come from there. The only reason why he's been drawn to there is if you look, it's one of the few that doesn't have a marker over it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
the marker's been ripped out or
naturally,
something.
you're going to be drawn to that particular spot.
Anyway.
So, yeah.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like very faint tapping.
Do you hear how precise the tapping is?
Yeah. And not
Like
only
you
that,
can almost play music to it.
And also, if you listen to it, you can almost hear what sounds like, the buckle of a watch or a bracelet, tapping as it thumps.
Yeah, there's something on the high end there.
Yeah.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like very faint tapping coming from somewhere. It isn't until approaching a particular gravesite that the sound becomes louder. It was at this moment when the man recording knew that the sounds were coming from inside this grave. But upon making this realization, a muffled scream is heard from inside. The man was seemingly shaken to his core. Could it be that someone was trapped inside? Or, as most viewers believe, could this have been the spirit of a deceased individual who was trying to reach out to the man recording? Like most videos, you be the judge on what exactly was captured. At around 3:50 in the morning, a man living alone inside an apartment wakes up to the sound of footsteps going up his staircase. As he cautiously walks over to the stairs to see who's there, something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now, not too long ago, the man in this video, whose name is Aaron, had received terrible news from the police regarding his downstairs neighbor who had not been seen for weeks. As it turns out, the rotting stench that Aaron had been smelling for a while and the multitude of flies surrounding his neighbor's window was all because of a body that was decomposing inside. His neighbor, according to the police, had passed away in his own apartment. Considering that Aaron lived right above him, he was deeply unsettled by this news. So much so that the thought of them dying right beneath him keeps him up at night. But on one occasion, it was more than just a thought that kept him awake. It's 3:40 in the morning when Aaron hears a creaking sound from his staircase. Watch.
Can I just start off by
What-
saying, clean up?
Clean up, get a bed rather than an air mattress. And those are some awesome
Yeah.
pants. I want to know where to get them from.
So that's clearly a dick shadow on the wall.
It just goes knob out.
Full hard on. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're such children.
No. You don't just have to check. You got to turn that off because that's going to be an expensive as fuck water bill if you don't turn it off.
Yeah, exactly. Just if you're living on your own, you can't afford it.
Well, he thinks he's living on his own, but he's got Gary there with him.
Well, Gary, the local crackhead.
Yeah. Gary's just having a shower.
Leave the poor bugger alone.
That was his dick that we saw in the shadow earlier.
Oh, Gary.
What even is this? What was that thumping?
I don't know.
Because, like, if that's coming from the other side of the door, he has not acted appropriately there by just with how scared he's portraying everything at the moment, he would have run.
Me, I would have just slammed that door open. But given the way that he's talking, he would have taken off.
100%.
So I don't know whether maybe that was him accidentally like bumping the door with his foot. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, he may have been knocking.
Or it could be a fairly loose door, and as he's gone to, turn the handle and push it open, of course, with the loose door you do get a bit of that, sort of rock motion to it. Could have been that.
Let's have a look again.
No.
I reckon that's in post. That's post.
Yeah, it's got to be.
He 100% has added that in on post. Because if he's kicking the door, the second one, he's got that door open. So it would have, you'd see it open up a bit more.
Yeah, true.
He's not moved. That camera is not moving if he's kicking something. And he has not acted appropriately for it to be an audible sound that he's heard.
Yeah, because if it was coming from inside the room, then yeah, he would have, probably backed away, wouldn't have put his hand on the door handle.
Yeah,
all sorts of more flight response rather than fight response.
Yeah, and he's not even in fight response there. He's just in, I'm moving, flight or fight. Flight, you get the fuck out. Fight, you're like, all right, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
You're not cautiously opening it up the door.
No, you're doing what I would do, which is just push the door straight open.
Yeah.
Eerily.
Okay, so there's not anywhere for someone to hide in there that I could see.
No, apart from literally in the bathtub behind the door.
Which you see on camera.
Yeah. So
the water turning on's got to be post.
Yeah, because they say you only heard it for that, brief moment before he actually walked up to the door.
Yeah.
So yeah, Aaron feels a chill run down his spine as he senses a presence nearby. He's even more unsettled when he hears a sudden noise come from the bathroom, as if...
Yeah, cool. This one's...
I think there's a lot more to this particular video, so I don't know whether you want to skip, whether you want to just watch it through.
Someone is hiding
We
inside.
can just watch it through.
He finds it
Yeah.
strange
See
that
what
ever since
happens.
his neighbor passed away, unusual things have been happening in his apartment. From lights flickering on their own, to the occasional footsteps heard on the staircase, it's all becoming too much for Aaron. However, on another night, Aaron immediately takes out his phone to record the strange occurrence that is happening at this moment. But what he captures is pretty creepy. Take a look.
Fucking creepy. Here we go again. The fucking lights. Ooh.
Go on.
I haven't seen enough of it yet to make a judgment call.
You called the air mattress on the floor, though.
Well, you could hear it was an air mattress. I've spent enough time
You
sleeping
could
on them.
See? Just doing it again. I'm not gonna run. Oh shit!
The lights mysteriously flicker.
That was well done.
So you're calling bullshit?
I'm calling bullshit.
Or no?
And things
Okay.
eerily move on their own, as though an unseen presence had done this. It was after this night that Aaron became extremely concerned. Something is not right in his home, and he has no idea how to fix it. Feeling helpless, he found it necessary to take the advice of one of his viewers as a last resort. According to them, by burning a stick of sage and using an egg, his home would be cleansed of whatever it might be that's haunting him. Not sure what to expect, Aaron does exactly that, but little did he know that this was not the best idea. Take a look.
Brujeria.
Fucking.
That's
What?
what he's using. Brujeria. Bruja are basically, for lack of a better way of putting it, Latino witches. And what they do is they use the egg, they encourage the spirits to enter the egg itself, and then you bury the egg, I think it is.
Okay.
So if you're not doing it correctly, it can go bad on you pretty quick. So guarantee that's
right
what's
on.
happening next.
Use what y'all said and put the egg in the middle of the room. The egg in the middle. Okay. Keeps going out. Okay, it's good. Okay. If anything is here, you are not welcome. Is it going out? Oh, it's good. You're not welcome here. You have to leave. You're not welcome. I really didn't want to light. You're not welcome here. You have to leave. There we go. Don't show no fears. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome. In the corners. Thing is moving.
All right,
So you're still on the side of this is completely made up bullshit?
Yep. And that's the thing. If he was properly clearing the place, he would. There's a certain way in which you do it. First off, that sage stick would be
Can I just-
smoking
hang
like
on.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm just going to stop you there, though.
Mm.
He clearly doesn't know what he's doing. If
Yep.
if he's posting these videos on TikTok and someone has gone, hey, fucking do this, he's not going to know really what to do.
Then he should have looked up how to do it bloody properly.
Yeah, and clearly he hasn't.
And the thing is, I mean,
So
another thing that makes me think it's all made up is the fact that he's got to be some sort of content creator, given the fact he's got a bloody ring light for his phone set up there.
yeah,
And I mean, yeah, he's going on, the whole thing about his neighbor dying downstairs. This is a natural response. Is when something like that happens for a lot of people, they will go straight to, these strange little occurrences that have been happening anyway, and just part of daily life, and once again, house moving, that sort of thing. Then you'll notice them more because that's what your brain's focused on.
yeah. So how has he done this? How's that thing moving?
Well, more. I mean, I'd be thinking it's given the fact that you don't see it until you hear it. I'd say there's maybe even someone hiding up around the corner that's flicked it. You could easily reach all the way over to the middle of that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, welcome here. You have to leave, find your way out. Okay, I think that's enough. I think I just get into spirit mode.
As Aaron sages the place, the floor lamp in the corner begins to shake on its own, and a hanging object above the door starts to move without notice. But strangest of all is when Aaron grabs the egg that he placed on the floor and cracks it open.
Over there, I have a bad spirit in here. Something.
Tasty. Won't be using that one for an omelette anytime soon.
I mean, that one you could do quite easily. You just get a little needle and then put dye into it, and then
Yeah, it doesn't take much to do that. If you know what you're doing, all you do is you just poke a small hole in the top of it. You can fill it with whatever sort of dye or some sort of solution. And yeah, I mean, you don't even necessarily need to put a bit of tape over the top of it, because if your hole's small enough, an egg will naturally seal back over, because the ovum that's coming out will just dry.
Yeah.
A dark substance comes pouring out of the egg, which doesn't appear to be a good sign, as viewers state that if the egg comes out looking like this, then something is definitely not right in this home. Something evil might be present, as they state. Feeling more concerned than before, he tries a different type of sage in the hopes that burning this one would cleanse his home for sure. He leaves the windows open as advised by his viewers and proceeds with the second cleansing.
Okay. Here we go. So if there's a demon in here, you are not welcome. You have to leave. You're not welcome. Still smoking. It's barely lit. You know, people don't think that you're real.
I just had a thought when you saw that, didn't you? Come flying off. Yeah. And then all of a sudden his house is on fire.
It's the demon.
The little spark off that sage stick flew off.
Yeah.
Sets the fucking carpet on fire, and he's trapped and dies inside a burning apartment.
You see, I didn't view it like that.
You didn't see, that wasn't your first thought of the little bit of sage flying off?
No, mostly because I've done this so many times that I know that it won't start a fire.
Oh, I don't think it will. That was my first thought. Was that'd be funny.
People actually think that you don't exist, but I want to show them. So show yourself. Don't be...
He's sending some fucking mixed signals here. You're not welcome here. Leave. Show yourself.
Yeah. You want them to leave, so tell them to leave. Don't tell them to show themselves. You tell the spirit to show themselves. That's open invitation for them to do whatever they want.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, at this point, if there's a demon or a spirit or whatever in this house, surely they've got to be singing, "Should I stay or should I go now?" because who the fuck? What? This guy's not very clear in his
I'm scared.
instructions.
Not really.
Show yourself. Come out. Okay. Something's definitely showing itself. But it's okay because I got the sage on this. It's barely lit, but it's okay. It's still lit. I'm okay. I'm kind of scared to go around this corner. Oops.
That's the exact same noise from when he opened the door.
Yep.
100%. It's exactly the same. But this time
That's what I was
he's
thinking
reacted
as
to
well.
it.
Yeah. He put it in the wrong spot
that's a
before.
stock sound. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a stock sound that he's just added in after the fact.
See. Here we go. Okay. Actually gonna turn on this light. I kinda don't wanna turn around. Well, if you're here, you have to leave. Or do something to this egg. Do something to this egg. Move it.
Here, move this egg while I conveniently block it with my hand.
Move this egg while I'm telling you to leave.
Oh, God. This guy is genuinely annoying.
He doesn't
I
know what he
hope-
wants, does he?
No. So he's clearly female.
Hey, we don't know how this person identifies. We can't judge them on
it's
that.
2023.
Yep.
But no, I genuinely, at this point, I hope that it's a demon and he got fucked up. Because he's just really annoying me now. Hope there's a demon sitting in a corner watching him orchestrate all of this going, I'll just wait. Let's see how you... Oh, you can do... Oh, okay. Cool. And then when, like, it all dies down and he's not doing this shit anymore because nobody gives a fuck, the demon goes, okay. I'm going to fuck this shit up now.
Yeah, now that you're not doing it for the views, now I'm going to cause you issues.
Yeah, but this is how I'm going to do it and cause actual issues.
Yeah.
Maybe it left out the window or something. Okay, let's go do the egg so I can leave my apartment. There's nothing on my hand. Nothing.
Why? What?
You got it here. Okay, here you go. And again. I don't know why.
Because you put black dye in there.
Mysterious footsteps are heard going down the stairs.
I'm moving on now.
All right, move on.
If there's one thing that paranormal videos involving children never fail to do,
That looks typical
it's
child.
leaving viewers feeling very unsettled. Yet it's only certain...
It's Gary. Gary in his infant years.
right before
This is why he turned to crack. It's the origin story. You know what we should do? You know what I'd like to do?
What?
Try and go for like a 24-hour live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And just see if we're at this stage after okay, we're coming after 2 hours of streaming.
Yep.
If we're at this point after 2 hours, fuck, could you imagine like 20 hours? We'd be going like streaming all day, all night.
Oh God.
That would be fucking wild.
Oh, how many people are going to have viewing to actually do that though?
Oh, dude. that would have to be like a whole thing. Because no one's going to be watching a 24-hour live stream from start to end.
Yeah.
You're going to be popping in every now and then.
We need to get our viewership up before we actually do that.
Oh, no, 100%. 100%. We're definitely...
Five people viewing our regular streams on a regular basis, then we'll do it.
Five! Oh, shit!
5. Well, I mean,
5 people.
There's only one person viewing at the moment, so you know.
And that's you?
Yeah, well, I mean, it says 2, but do you have have you got it open as well, or?
No, I do not. Oh, that's gonna. Haha.
So we might actually have another viewer.
Soon. I don't know. They're not saying anything, so it could just be the fact that I've got it open in OBS. Maybe I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah. Point is, let's check out Gary's origins.
Videos of this type that can leave us feeling this way. The following video, although seemingly wholesome, is no exception to those type of videos.
Hey! Gary looks different now. I swear that's not the same kid.
This is Gary once he's started the crack.
He looks younger than the first Gary.
Okay, so maybe that was Gary. Maybe first baby Gary was Gary after he'd been on crack for a couple of months. This is Gary beforehand.
Or is this his brother Craig?
So Gary the crackhead, Craig the meth head?
Sure.
The footage itself was recorded by a mother who was playing with her son in bed. During this time though, something happens that immediately prompts her to grab her phone and record this moment. While playing in bed, her child suddenly becomes fixated on an empty space in the room. He then turns around and points at a picture of his father who recently passed away. What happens next has left her speechless.
Who is it? Who is it? No. Who's that? Who's up there? Who is it? Who is it? Who? Who is it? Who's that?
Not much else is known about the
So, what are your thoughts on that one?
I'm very much on the fence. There's a school of thought that says that children are more prone to see the spiritual side of things because their minds aren't as tainted and just, you know, aren't as skeptical as what adults are. So there is a possibility that if you do believe in the spiritual realm, that this child is seeing their dad there.
Yep.
The skeptical side of me says that he's literally, this is where memory recall comes in, and, you know, he's just having a memory of, you know, seeing his father.
Yeah, okay.
Because, of course, kids' minds work in far different ways to what our adult minds do. So that is a possibility. But yeah, like I said, I'm very much on the fence with this one.
Yeah,
this video, as the original source is unknown, but the footage speaks for itself. Many viewers believe that the child is seeing the spirit of his father. The fact that he points at the picture and looks back and forth between the photograph and the empty space has led the mother to believe that her son was in contact with his father. If that's the case, then this video suddenly becomes heartwarming. Was the child seeing the spirit of his father? Or Was it simply just a figment of his imagination? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out, recently, Lauren had posted some new footage regarding her videos about a woman named Lauren Combs, who's been experiencing strange happenings in her house. Well, just recently, Lauren had posted some new footage regarding her unusual situation. Now, just as a recap, Lauren has had numerous occurrences happen at home that are thought to be paranormal in nature, from the doorbell going off on its own as though someone was ringing it.
That's just Gary's kids.
Looking for their dad. Trying to figure out where he is. So they haven't eaten. They haven't eaten in a week, and he's been out just on crack the whole time.
I was thinking more. What do they call it? Where you knock on the door and you fucking just leg it. Ding dong ditch. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, it's Gary's kids looking for Gary. He's been on a 2-week-long crack binge, and they're looking for him.
Lauren's hair being pulled by an unseen force. Things at home have not been normal since moving in.
What do you make of that one?
I didn't quite catch that.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone was ringing it, to Lauren's hair being pulled by an unseen force.
The dog reacts.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Because you.
Things at home have not been normal since moving in. All that's happened has made her concerned for the safety of her dogs besides her own. She believes that something evil dwells in her house and has bad intentions for both her and her dogs. In a recent video, Lauren is on the porch talking to her boyfriend on the phone when this is captured.
Hey, when are you coming over? I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming. Okay, I'm hungry. I understand that. I can't just not leave out my work clothes. Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here? What do you have? I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy. Do you have ranch at your house? No. Can you bring your ranch? Can you bring mine? Dude, my door just closed. Is that the slam sound? Yes. And it's locked. What the fuck? I just got locked out of my house. Is anyone there? Yes, nobody's here. That's kind of scary. Where's the door? Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there. Well, hang on. Take Rash. Baby? Hello? Oh, she's nudged us. Luna!
At first,
go on.
This is a bizarre one.
It sounds like you're leaning towards it being legit.
I can't apart from obviously the front door, which could be someone inside the house, obviously, so we can't see inside. Yeah. I can't debunk the doors slamming like they did. I mean, it's hard to see whether there's any wind or not, just from the views that we're getting. So it could be wind that slammed the doors.
Yeah.
That's entirely possible.
But what about the doorbell ringing?
Doorbell ringing, I mean, batteries dying can do that to electrical equipment. Assured, if it's wired straight into the house, you know, there are reasons for doing that.
But for all this stuff to happen simultaneously, though,
is hard to debunk.
Yeah.
Especially without full view of everything.
The front door closes forcibly, as though someone had slammed it shut. Fearing for the safety of her dogs who are inside the house, Lauren runs over to the back door and manages to get inside. However, upon entering the house, the back door suddenly closes by itself before the doorbell starts ringing.
Hold up. What's that on the other side, on the outside of the door?
Back door
Where?
suddenly closes by itself before the door.
Oh, okay. It's just the other door closes.
Yeah, it's the security door by the looks of it.
Yeah, I just saw movement. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so
that's
did I.
just another
But yeah, it
door.
looks like she's got a security door of some sort on the outside.
Which, okay, so if there's a security door there that's just closing as it normally would, why is the
Yeah.
inside door slammed?
That's where you'd put it down to the wind.
Of her dogs who are inside the house. Lauren runs over to the back door and manages to get inside. However, upon entering the house, the back door suddenly closes by itself before the doorbell starts ringing out of nowhere.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, the other side, shit's closed, presumably. So,
There wouldn't be enough of a draft coming through the house to do it.
no.
Yeah.
And for it to not have an effect on the outside door.
Yeah, but if the outside, you think about it, if the outside door has a soft close on it, it's not just going to blow shut anyway. And if it's a screen door, it's got enough, there's not enough resistance to it.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the angle of that door being as open as it was. If there's a draft or something, I don't know that it's going to slam that door shut so quickly.
What would be your take on it then?
That some weird shit's going on.
Okay, well, let's keep watching and see what else happens. It was immediately then that Lauren knew.
Oh, okay, so there's someone in the house. Cool. Well, that's debunked. Look, right there. Fuck, could it not be any more obvious? They're running away. They've got it and they're
I think that's called stock footage.
Oh, I thought it was Gary. You can always, like,
Gary.
clearly he's wearing a hood. He's got his elbow cocked out. And you can almost hear him laughing as he runs up, going.
His toothless laugh.
He just goes around smoking crack and just fucking with everyone.
Yeah, he's everywhere all at once.
Yeah,
super
he is the
crack,
everyman.
Super crack powers.
Yeah.
That this was another paranormal occurrence she had to run away from. Fortunately, she safely escapes from this terrifying situation with both her dogs. But this incident was so frightening that she had to spend a few nights at her boyfriend's before having enough courage to come back. A couple of days pass, and Lauren finally returns home. But on a certain night, something happens that leaves her paralyzed with fear. Take a look.
That's Gary. Simple.
Gary,
As if that is not the knock of a crackhead.
Yeah, Gary's looking for a bump.
I like how we've managed to turn every paranormal video into being a crackhead.
Yeah, what's happened to the creepy side of this channel already?
Not so much. Maybe the content, if you're so inclined, can be creepy. Our commentary over the top of said video, not so much. What
That's
the
not
fuck?
That's not a happy dog.
No. Whoa.
Did it have its teeth, beard, and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog's seeing something or someone.
Whoa.
That's the look. That's the look when you see a dog with that sort of look on its face, baring its teeth like that. You know that something's up, because that is not. That's not just a stay away. That's a I'm gonna fuck you up kind of look. Ears down and back, teeth, front teeth, beard, That dog's ready for a fight.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh. Gee whiz.
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here. Can't see.
Oh, did you see that orb?
Oh my god, it's an orb! No, it's just a piece of dust.
That was a bug.
Don't start with the orb shit.
I will fucking fight you on this. That was a bug.
It was either dust or a bug. It was explainable.
It was flying directly horizontal. I'm going to say bug.
Yeah, it's something explainable.
Yeah. 100% it was Gary.
Gary just pops up out of nowhere.
Hello!
Got some crack.
I do cocaine!
What?
Replay. Action replay.
I didn't hear it. You were too busy speaking. Oh, what have you done
Perhaps
now?
Opening the window was
What does
Oh,
voice?
yeah, no, I heard. Yeah, listen. Listen.
Oh yeah, I heard it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look something.
Perhaps opening the window wasn't the right move, as according to viewers, whatever was tapping on the window is now inside. Whether a stranger or a ghost, it's unknown as to who or what was outside the window.
I'm just going to say, if it was a stranger, like a physical person, she would have noticed them climbing in through an open window.
Yeah, there's no way a stranger is just going to come in
Gary's
through the
not
window
that
without
subtle.
noticing. Gary, you know when Gary's in the house. You don't just see him, you smell him.
Yeah, 2 weeks unwashed. Oh,
I showered in raccoon piss.
And you know he's got a dookie in his undies.
Yeah. Not just one, but several.
Window. But, as if that wasn't creepy enough, a faint whisper can be heard inside Lauren's room only seconds later. If you listen closely, it kinda sounds like it's saying hey or hi. Like most incidents, this one has left Lauren considering whether or not she should move out. Viewers feel that it might be best if she did, but until she does, it seems likely that the activity in her home will continue and perhaps intensify as seen in previous videos. Just like those, this one remains a mystery.
Alright, so that last one, is that paranormal or is that para bullshit?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say paranormal. Her reactions are very genuine.
We've got one!
How do you feel about it?
Very first time that you've...
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? I mean, I know you're skeptical. I know you're very much a skeptic. But how do you feel about that one?
That one,
Are you on the fence? Are
some of
you
those
leaning
things I
against
just
the
can't
fence? Are you leaning against the fence on the skeptical side?
Yeah, I think so. Because like the hair
it's
pulling
not
one, I was
easy
like,
to tell.
"Ooh." Yeah, that last clip is like it's creepy, sure. But it could very, very easily be manufactured.
For me, it's the dog's reaction.
But
if she,
okay, so she's got a friend, has never met the dogs, right? So the dogs don't know friend. The friend turns up and starts knocking like that in the dark. I feel like the dog's natural reaction's going to be similar to that.
Yeah, I mean, the dog would be more likely to be
just
barking.
a strange person. Yeah.
I mean, the hair pulling bit. If
Potentially.
if the hair pulling was faked, the hair would just get straight pulled. But if you watch carefully, the hair lifts up a little and then pulls.
Yeah, and the dog's reaction. At the same time. So that one, yeah, look, that one, yeah. That's
For
pretty
me,
solid.
out of
I like it.
all the videos we've watched so far, that's the closest I'd have to say to a genuine paranormal experience.
Yeah, that one I'm going to say I cannot debunk.
Yeah. And that's the only
That's
reason why I'm
as close
saying...
to it's paranormal as I'll go.
Yeah. And that's the reason why I'm saying it's the closest to a genuine paranormal experience, because the doors, we can debunk the doors if, we knew that both doors, front and back, were open. And if, then, sure, we could say, okay, gust of wind coming through, closing both doors. But once one door is closed, the other one's not going to blow closed as easily or so violently as the second one did.
Yeah. Okay, so I've now noticed that my audio has dropped back to being delayed by 3 business days.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
But it's happened right at the very end of the videos portion of this, so I reckon we might just leave it there for today, because we have been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we have, which is a good effort by us. We've managed to keep it under the 4-hour mark.
Yeah. So, I mean, as much as I'd love to do like a 24-hour live stream, if this is the problem that we're going to continuously have, then obviously we can't do it. So I've got to try and work out what's happening here and try and fix the situation.
Yeah.
And I'll go from there.
Oh, it's been fun.
All right. Cool. Yeah. This is gonna be an awkward as fuck outro because our audio is not synced up. So
at least you're not having to deal with it with recording. Oh, Kyle Disney.
True.
Any aliens?
I mean, there are we haven't got any alien videos lined up, but we can definitely get some.
Kyle, would you like us to find some alien videos for you? Maybe post them, share them next time, let you view them?
Or what if, do you want me to, if I restart my computer, we could potentially continue the stream, because my audio will sync back up to not having this 3 business day delay.
Yeah, maybe we could try that.
100% we can try that.
All right, so
we'll have a quick break.
Yep.
And then I'll restart my computer.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. Audio's working.
All right, well,
it's working,
cool.
But there's a delay between us talking. We're running audio through Discord, and for whatever reason, I'm like a 2 or 3 second delay for some reason. I don't know why, but it's really, really frustrating.
All right, so we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
All right. Give us 5. We'll be back in 5.
Awesome.